Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is your girl Jamie. If you haven't already hit that like button and that subscribe button, go ahead and do. We are going to be talking about Jay-Z and P. Diddy. We all have, seen the news and what's going on with Diddy, about how he got locked up, asked for bail, denied, asked again yesterday, denied. Offered to put up his mama's house, his Miami mansion, his kids, his passport, his baby mama's, and the umbrella man's passport. Anything that he can do to try to get out of jail right now, this man is trying to do with no luck. Um, we all know he's a. Everybody keeps saying the word monster, and malignant narcissist. If y'all don't know what that is, it's kind of not the same as it used to be, guys. Back in the day, like the 80s and the 90s, people like Charlie Sheen and Kim Kardashian, those types of people were like patted on the back, like especially if they were a guy. They got, a lot of these celebrities got patted on the back for being a narcissist. Even Charlie Sheen is seen in Two and a Half Men, some girl calling him a narcissist and him laughing about, and giggling, and like it was cute. We all know from Dr. Carter and Dr. Romney on here on YouTube, y'all. If you don't know, check them out about narcissism. We all know it's demonic, it's demons, it's, these people are what everybody's saying, monsters. And we all know deep down in our souls when we come across one of these creatures. We've either been raised by one. I'm sure at least everybody has came across one in their life. We've either been raised by one, worked with one, dated one, been married, siblings, whatever. And we also know that these people love to shut the truth tellers up. So I hope y'all don't hear the FedEx truck outside my house, guys. But anyways, we know they like to shut the truth tellers up any way they can, especially Hollyweird. Now, I never understood that, the Hollyweird thing, until more recently with just everything completely coming out. But let's talk about the underage kids that Hollywood, we hear all the stories about the kids celebrities, and most of them don't make it out, without being deleted, or they come out with drug, alcohol, or just issues, or just crazy stuff. We've all heard them stories throughout our lives. Now, society as a whole here in the US has patted these guys on the backs, these monsters on the backs, and looked to them as gods because they had power, they had money. We all know the root of all evil is money. Now, what do we hear about people who win the lottery? We hardly ever hear success stories. And I love playing scratch off, y'all. But I sometimes wonder, like, if I win, like, oh no, because then people get bored. It's like they just get weird. And back in the day, like growing up, I know like in the 90s when all the stuff with Suge Knight, Biggie, and Pac was going on, for whatever reason, because I'm one of them truth telling people, like Cat Williams, Wendy, 50 Cent getting off on he got an upgrade to $1 at this point because he loving every last minute of this stuff right now, because he been telling it. These people, Prince, we all know what happened to Prince, because Prince was coming out telling truth too. But people who tell truth and tell it and then it all comes out, these demonic souls, these narcissistic people, and narcissist, like I said, if y'all don't know what it is, Google it, please. YouTube, like I said, check it out, because it is not something that is a good thing for somebody to be calling you nowadays. Like, I'm just saying, we have all woken up to it. We all have educated ourselves to it. At least I have. So I'm here to tell y'all, it is not a good thing for somebody to call you a malignant, covert, or grandiose. I personally got raised by one. I got two X's, one that's a grandiose and one that's a covert, and that covert one was the absolute worst because at least like even P Diddy's kind of out there like doing the Harlem Shake and he laughing in our faces and you know, but they all do pretty much the same stuff. They just go about it like their manipulation a little like a covert does it kind of more quietly and they're kind of just more introvert and passive aggressive, whereas the malignant and grandiose they're just like hey, I'm getting away with it and then I'm gonna blame you. Coverts do that too as well, and I've heard the stories that Diddy is in jail, y'all, and he's not happy because he's not in a very nice jail right now. But what did he think was going to happen? He didn't think, because the power and the money that he got and the fame, because I remember my kids just a few years back saying, y'all, like they were saying that about P. Diddy. I forget what he was calling himself then, but you know how they all changed their names. It don't matter. You can change your names 20 different ways, but when the federal government is like, it's the United States against Sean Combs, he had the Hershey squirts in that moment, because kind of like Suge Knight in that moment that they said he was guilty. That man fainted. Now, honestly, with me being a truth teller, like, one of these types of people, I kind of sit back and I just kind of observe everything and everybody and kind of form my own opinion. And most of the time I won't even I don't like to form an opinion right away, because the truth always comes out. And for some reason, some gut wrench reason, the whole Suge Knight thing didn't rub with me right. Like I knew there was something, like if you scratched a little, you would find the truth probably somewhere. And the truth, it doesn't matter. God and karma, they come knocking when the time is right. When, like right now, it's not Diddy's season. Do I think do I think Jay-Z is going down right now? No. He's too smart. And it's not his season. Right now they're making Diddy out to be, the main top dog. I don't even know what y'all want to call it, but he's the example. They're using him as an example right now, and I just think Hollywood is scrambling, because we all have heard about all the 150 some hidden cameras he had in that house of horrors. The true victims, because I've also heard that he's coming out, because Diddy he's breaking it down now. Like he's starting to feel the pain of the stuff that he's done to people. He's not going to come out and apologize and actually mean it. We've seen the video of him slightly apologizing, but that wasn't no apology, y'all. But it's just demons we're seeing right now. We're not seeing the true Sean Combs. We're seeing the devil in him right now, because he gonna come out, he gonna blame Cassie, he gonna blame every last person that comes against him. Like, and all of these, I look for a lot of celebrities and other lower key players in all of this that he's victimized. I look for them to all come out and just come against him. And the whistleblowers, yes, the whistleblowers, sorry y'all. I just look for them all to come out of the woodworks and really start telling the business. And it's not going to be a pretty picture for Diddy. I don't look for Diddy to get out. He trying to sell, he's like, look, I'll give up my mama's house, I'll give up my Miami house, I'll give up all my kids, and my baby mamas, and my baby mamas. And remember the umbrella guy that he had? I'll give up his passport. I'll give up everybody's passport. I won't have no females at my house in order to get out of jail. He ain't getting out of jail. They're going to use him and keep him in there and make him uncomfortable to where he either finally breaks, or he breaks down and starts snitching, ratting all the other high profile players in this, because he's not alone. He's not the only one. And the real victims are, honestly, we've all seen it, every, like, all the way back, we've seen it. It don't matter what age you are. Maybe if you're like, a teenager or whatever, like 20, whatever right now, you might be oblivious to what I'm even saying. But Priscilla Presley, she was 14. Her parents handed her off to Elvis. Hey, I'm a huge Elvis fan, so don't go there in the comments with me, y'all. But we've seen it. Aaliyah, Foxy Brown, Kim Cattrall. I don't think she was underage, but Justin, and it's not even just females, because he was like, "Oh, I'll keep all females away from my house if you let me out." It's not just females. This dude took advantage of these kids, Justin and Usher, and so on and so forth. We've all seen the cringe-worthy videos of Lil Wayne basically selling him out. And he a real gangster, y'all, because he was sitting right beside this man at the time, snitching him out. Not even snitching him out, just let me take that back. Truth telling, like just being a real dude. Like, yo, We've all seen the Chris Brown video of Diddy wanting him to get up on the bed, and he's like, and the video of him and Fabulous, and he's like, yeah, these dudes were going by their gut, or they had already heard stuff about the industry. We know about Clive Davis. We know about, like, all these celebrities who magically either they get deleted for whatever reason. But it really rings to, like, okay, so it's not a coincidence. And I knew back then, I was going, like, I didn't even form an opinion, but I knew there was more to it, and there was somebody else in the common denominator between the incident with Biggie and Tupac was Diddy. Now, when my kids were like, "Oh yeah, Diddy's rich and all this," and I'm like, how? Because he didn't have all them Benjamins in his bank account. Let's not get it twisted. He didn't have all that money and all that fame and all that power back then. And I mean, think about it. There's other people behind him that helped him orchestrate. It's like even like with some of the assassinations of these higher people. Okay, there's always, it's not even necessarily that Diddy did it, because we all know Diddy did it, but it's not even that he did it. He had other, lower key folks that, were nobodies, paying them off to do stuff for them, if y'all know what I mean. Now, I don't know nothing about sports really at all. I don't follow no sports. I'm from Atlanta, so go Falcons type stuff. But when I heard about the incident with the basketball player Kobe, I think, and his daughter, the helicopter or whatever, and then Space Jams came out, and what basketball player was in that? And that basketball player blew up and got more famous than what he should have been, probably. It's like these lower, like the second in charge always tries to get that top dog out of the way, so hey, I can, be the main person. When my kids were saying about Diddy, I was like, what? Now, Diddy complaining and boo-hooing about being in this jail, and I look for him he's gonna break. He either gonna break, or he gonna start, naming names in Hollywood. Yeah, let's face it, Hollywood is panicking right now, guys, as they should, because he had 150 some hidden cameras in his house, and I don't know if the pictures are legit of the baby oil and the lube that the feds came and they took the pictures. I don't know if those are real or not. I haven't really got to that yet, but they are funny. So if some kid made them up, it's hysterical. But we also can't forget about Kim Porter. Like, there's so many people, like even Jay-Z, like there's a few names that people have just kind of either fell off because they promised these girls all this and this and this and that, all this fame. But yet, like, we got a Left Eye. Okay, that wasn't a helicopter or an airplane, but we got the Kennedy boy and his fiance that, the helicopter. We got Kobe and his daughter. We got, let's see who else. Patsy Cline, the gospel group from Atlanta, y'all. Yes, from Georgia. We got them. I mean, there's so many incidents and people. We got Aaliyah, and supposedly she was, given something and she didn't want to go on that flight. We got all these celebrities who just magically go in these charter planes and helicopters and all have engine failure. Now, I'm not no genius and I don't claim to be, but I'm not stupid. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And the fact that Space Jams came out, like, and this dude's in it, I was just like, okay. Because I remember when my kids were playing it, I'm like, that's that second in charge guy. Like, just saying, guys. This is the stuff that a lot of people don't take notice or they don't want to see. And then we got people like Cat Williams and 50 and all them, and Wendy Williams, and the people that the truth tellers, that they all, these narcissistic famous people, want to shut up because they have the power, they have the money, they have the sources. We've heard about all the rumors about the people that Jay-Z has either gotten pregnant or and they go missing. I mean, I don't think Jay-Z is going to run. I think he's just going to stay low key and quiet for now. But his time is coming, but it's not now. I don't say it's now. And the whole Suge Knight thing, I think Diddy was behind it all. Kind of like Eazy-E and all of them, and the Craig Mack. I think there's more to a lot of them stories from, back in that time than what we all end up hearing. We all hear what they want us to hear. And I just think this whole situation with Diddy he's either gonna end up breaking it down or he gonna snitch his way. But I don't look for him to get out of jail. They using this man as an example. They don't give a crap about his money because they know they're getting, fame and, everything out of it regardless. So I just look for a lot of other smaller name people, and not even real celebrities, but I don't look for Usher and Justin and all them to come out really. I look for the Kardashians maybe to go down. They've been going down. I mean, let's face it, they've already had their time in the spotlight, and we all know we all know about that family. They done sold their soul a long time ago to the devil, so nothing would surprise me there, guys. Whew. But yeah, this video is getting a little long, but I just wanted to come on here and break it all down for y'all real quick. I don't look for Jay to run. I don't look for him to do nothing. I look for him and B to stay together. They separated maybe some of their money because of some businesses or whatever, but they're not getting divorced. They ride or die, y'all. They know it's a transaction at the end of the day, and they know they in it too deep to separate. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments, guys, and don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all really think. Do you think that Jay is going down next? I personally don't see it. Should there be an investigation as far as Kim Porter? Because we all, have heard, I should do a whole nother video about that, about his baby mom. Yeah, maybe I might. I might have to go live because of my time on here. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, and I will see y'all in the next video, guys. Bye.